everybody, and welcome back. My name is Melissa, and this year I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living. So today I want to talk about diet pills. Diet pills have been pretty prevalent in my life. When I was younger, Dexatrim was like always advertised. Dexatrim and Carnation Instant Breakfast and Slim Fast. Those were like the three big things. And I was 5'6" and 112 pounds. And I was a size 5, I want to say. But I was the weird kid. And so even the fat girl in the neighborhood called me fat and thunder thighs. So we had Walgreens and Jewel Osco or Osco Drug or whatever in our mall. So when I went from 112 to 117, I started to feel really self-conscious. So I started taking Dexatrim. And all the women who sold me Dexatrim at 12, 13, 14, 15 years old in the mall were so impressed that a young woman was going to be so concerned about keeping her figure. What the actual fuck? Seriously. Like, what was wrong with them? But I took it. Exercised like 5+ hours a day. Couldn't really get down past 117. And then I was going between 117 and 119, and oh, it was dreaded. So Dexatrim was my buddy. And then Fen was really popular when I was a teenager, like 19-ish, 18, 19. And then, people started dying. I've actually taken one part of the Fen drug. I can't remember which it is. But there was this weight loss guy, Dr. Gautam Gupta, in the Chicagoland area. And if you were in the Chicagoland area in the 2000s, you know who Dr. Gautam Gupta is. Or I mean, like, at least you knew he was a weight loss doctor. Like, his ads were everywhere. Now he's actually on the FBI's most wanted list for, like, Medicare, Medicaid, and insurance fraud. But that's a different story. But yeah, I got the one part of Fen prescribed through him. But that was after I had my kid. So let's go back to where I was at. So there were all sorts of different weight loss drugs I have taken through the years. I haven't taken Ally because I had a friend who had it before it became over the counter. And she said that the reason why it works is because if you eat something unhealthy, you poop your pants. And I was not interested in risking pooping my pants, especially in public. I mean, people were regularly pooping themselves. And no thank you. But there's been so many different diet pills I've tried. I've tried it works, it doesn't. I have tried, trying to think, there was another one, something from Melaleuca, that didn't work either. Numerous ones that have been advertised. Beachbody might have been a workout program. It may have came with pills. Tons of them. And you know what these pills have in common? None of them worked. Not a single one. Oh, no, the Fen one did. That worked. um, but I ended up gaining all the weight back. But um, now in my mid 40s, I have lost 144 pounds since May of last year. So I am 17 days away from the 1 year mark. I was hoping to be at 150, but I don't know as I'm going to make that goal because, weight loss is slowed to some extent. I have another 56, 57 pounds to go. I don't know. Until I hit my goal. I have not taken a single pill this time around. Not a one. I mean, I've taken my medication. I've taken my vitamin supplements that I need because I have vitamin deficiencies. Not even because I don't. It's not even a diet thing so much as my body doesn't turn the vitamins into properly usable vitamins, or it flushes vitamins. So, if I take 100% of my daily vitamins, of some of them, and it flushes 70% of them right out of the bat, then I still need to make up for that other 70%. So I do take my vitamins, I take my prescriptions, but no diet pills this time around. I couldn't afford them, but two, I did have them all around, but the thing is that every single one of the leftover diet pills that I had risked making me worse health-wise. It risked giving me further complications of my current medical needs, and I would, at that point, I had a choice of, nothing was worth making it worse. Because the next step of treatment is, ironically enough, one of the side effects of the treatment is the major problem I have already. So don't want to take those. Not to mention so many other side effects. So I didn't take diet pills, and I just worked at eating healthy. I eat a lot of chicken. I eat fruit. I eat lots of potatoes, rice, bread, spaghetti. Not excessive, but I eat carbs every day, and I've still lost weight. But no pills. I take magnesium and my B vitamins, but that's because, I need them. It's not for weight loss. Though I heard zinc can help with hair regrowth, so I may add that to it. Zinc, and there was one other thing. Can't remember. But, I've spent thousands of dollars on diet pills through the years. From the time I was young, my looks were valued. I was a towhead. I had these blonde ringlets, bright blue eyes, incredibly shy and demure, and all of those other things that everybody wants in a girl. I was also really weird, which is part of the reason why I was so shy and demure, is because I didn't want to be made fun of. But I had people value my looks at a young age, and so um, I knew that they were important. I had Kate Moss as a teenager. I'd had was a really popular model, so that was something that somebody with my body type was never going to achieve. I have naturally broad shoulders for a woman. I have a wider rib cage. Um, like the bones are literally like wider. Um, I've always had dancer's legs, though I feel like I have no legs or butt left anymore. Um, but yeah, I have spent thousands of dollars on diet pills in my life. Always trying to be more beautiful and more perfect. Until all of a sudden in like 2012 when I just did not care anymore. I didn't care what I looked like, and I actually really wanted to be ugly. I broke up with my boyfriend, and then everybody wanted to set me up, and one friend kept trying to set me up with a heroin addict, and I'm like, no, and they're like, but he has a good job. No. He's a heroin addict. I mean, just, I was so done, and no matter what I said, men were being obnoxious, so I just figured I'd gain weight and be real ugly. And then I realized that that also came with other things like health complications. And then I wanted to lose the weight, and so again with the dieting and the yo-yo and the diet pills, this time was different. I did it this time because I wanted to live. I wanted to be healthy. One of the things I love most, one of my favorite hobbies, is hiking. I couldn't hike anymore. And the thing is then at some point the weight gain became a symptom, not just like a cause of excess symptoms, not, or a symptom of, some of the weight gain was intentional, but some of it was a symptom of other disabilities. I used to choke on everything. It's like my body forgot how to swallow, forgot how to breathe. And so once I figured out, that, it definitely helped. Honestly, relearning how to breathe, I think, was like the biggest thing to my weight loss. Because when you can't breathe, you can't do shit. But yeah, I read this book. I think it's called Breath. It's yellow cover, yellow jacket at least. And it was just, I spent like 3 days, I didn't even talk really. I just retaught myself how to breathe. And that changed my world. That changed my life. I mean, I am so grateful to that author for writing that book and having it end up in the yoga section. But no diet pills this time. Because guess what? They don't work. And even like the whole Ozempic thing or whatever, I've heard that's pretty rough. Like explosive diarrhea and absolute misery. And so, yeah, it does like change your body and change your cravings. But I don't know if I'd want to go through that. I just don't think I would. That would not be my choice. I mean, for crying out loud, I wouldn't do Ally because of the poop in the pants situation. I certainly don't think I could deal with Ozempic, which is super expensive. Like, what is it, like $1,000 or something like that a month? Like something ridiculous. And now you can get it through hers or hims or whatever that is. But I think diet pills are a bad choice. I personally have had limited to no success with diet pills. If you want to lose weight, then you need to make a major lifestyle change. Oh, I mean, maybe a minor one. I don't know how much weight you need to lose. I mean, if you need to lose like 7 pounds, then, as long as you have time, a minor life change could probably do it. Like, maybe give up dessert twice a week. But if you want to lose 70 pounds, that's going to be a major life change. You're going to need to make those changes and commit to it. Even now, some days it's tough, especially because, so doing shift. So when I was a nanny, it was easy because the kid I nannied for was all about eating healthy. Like, that was his thing. Like, one of his favorite games to play was healthy or not healthy. And so, like, I would name something and he would say it was healthy or not healthy. And he just liked it. So, like McDonald's, not healthy, and Apple, healthy. And so even like if we were in the grocery store, he'd be like, that's not healthy. We can't have cake. That's not healthy. And so when I would walk by the bakery to get to the next section, like to get to the meat department or whatever, it wasn't tempting to eat the cakes because I had a little reminder with me that it's not healthy. Cake is a sometimes food. Well, I told him cake was a sometimes food because, you don't want a child developing ED. You don't want them to go to a birthday party and think they can't have a slice of cake because it's, going to kill them. So it was really easy. Now I go through the bakery department like 10 to 12 times a day. And I go through like a bakery department where they're baking stuff and you can smell it at least 3 times a day. Which is really rough and really tempting. And I have to, like today, I was at Mariano's. And it's Easter. And so they had like all the stuff going, and they had like all the cute Easter cakes, and they had, oh my gosh, they had the cutest thing. It was a caramel apple, but they had like did that frosted candied kind of thing, and it looked like a chick. And oh my gosh, it was so hard not to like oh. And they had like cakes and cupcakes and cookies and all of these delicious looking items, and they had the bakery going and you could smell it, and it was tough, but I reminded myself that I would rather lose weight because I have goals. By November, I want to be a size 6. So I don't know if I'll make it, but hopefully, fingers crossed. That is my goal. And I'm just thinking like so as I was walking through, I could have caved and had some, but last week I was like struggling a lot with cravings, and then I got back on track. I got my weight back down. Maybe it was 2 weeks ago, because I'm down like 10 pounds from my high weight. But like when you eat unhealthy for like 3 days and then you gain like 7 pounds, like comes back off pretty quick, because I don't think it's like authentic weight gain. It's not like I had a 21,000, what is it, 3,000, whatever, 21,000, 20 some thousand calorie, um, not deficit, the opposite of deficit, whatever the word is. But still, I'm now back on track and back doing the right things. And so it was hard. I wanted to get a treat, but I didn't. And that is how you lose weight, is committing. Everybody's exact method varies, but commitment. I write down everything I eat. I've committed to a goal. I have I recommit to it every single day. I weigh myself daily, every morning. I write down everything I eat. I really focus on eating healthier foods, chicken, lean protein. That's how I actually discovered the whole like adding beans to meat is it was a weight loss trick. But diet pills aren't going to do it, because the thing is that eventually you're going to come off those diet pills. Whether you come off of them because you've lost the weight and then you all of a sudden have to deal with a whole new set of circumstances, or whether you run out of money or whatever, eventually those diet pills are going to be gone. And since you've put it as a crutch, you're going to just gain the weight. But if you just commit to eating healthier or exercising more or logging all your food or making those healthy lifestyle changes, making those healthy choices every day, and every day is work, every day is a commitment, you can have success. Because all those vitamins you see on TV and online and everything else, the weight loss vitamins and the weight loss drugs and everything, all those are designed to do is to separate you from your money. They are not actually designed to help you lose weight. They are designed to help your wallet lose weight. Because corporations don't care about you. They care about their bottom line. They care about putting money in their pocket. They care about their dollars. And they care about separating you from your money. So today's tip for frugal living is to not take diet pills, not diet vitamins, not diet supplements, not diet pills, not diet natural supplements. Now, that doesn't mean you can't take your multivitamin. That doesn't mean like if you have vitamin deficiencies, don't take those. Like I said, I have to take magnesium and my B vitamins. Otherwise, you'd have a crazy lady on your hands. But don't buy into the weight loss drug thing. I can tell you, they don't work. I mean, Dexatrim only worked because I ate 300 to 500 calories a day and exercised 5+ hours a day. And that was like actual exercise. I didn't count the factor that when I was watching a movie with a friend, I was either on a treadmill or doing leg lifts or doing sit-ups or doing push-ups or doing some form of calisthenics. Like even my downtime had exercise in it. If I was sitting, I was in lotus position. Which, if you know yoga, you know that's flipping hard. For us, it was natural. But today's tip for frugal living: do not take diet pills. Don't do it. Make lifestyle changes. Accept that it may take time. Figure out what your biggest hurdle is and work to get over it. Don't use a pill because it's just gonna make you broke. Anyways, again, my name's Melissa, and this year I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living. If you want to hear more, please hit like and subscribe. I do post 1 to 3 videos a day. If you want to know when I post, go ahead and hit that bell notification, and YouTube should tell you. And I'll see y'all tomorrow.